Have you ever wondered, why is it that no one knows where Mount Sinai is? The most momentous event of the Jewish people, the event that defines us as a nation, and yet nobody's ever discovered the place that we received the Torah. No one knows the precise point. We know where the Sinai desert is, but we don't know where Mount Sinai is. I want to share with you a story that I heard as a child of a mountain in the middle of nowhere that nobody'd ever seen, nobody'd ever been to. It was a legend. No one ever found it on a map. It was this myth. Except for Reb Chaim, the big sage, he'd been there. And one day, a young student who was eager to learn came to the sage Reb Chaim and said, "Tell me, is it true that you've been to this mountain that no one's ever discovered, no one's ever been to?" And the sage affirmed and said, "It's true." She said, "So tell me, where is it? How do I get there? How did you climb it?" And Reb Chaim said, "I climbed it, but not with my feet." "What do you mean?" asked this eager student. He said, "Well, it's not a physical mountain. It's the mountain of doubt. It's the mountain of questions. It's the mountain of troubles. This is the mountain that so many people don't know how to climb. We don't climb this mountain with our feet. We don't climb it with might and with power. We climb it with conviction, with faith, with wanting to understand. And it's step by step. By taking one step, we climb, and eventually the mountain disappears. It doesn't exist." And I experienced this myself this morning. I'm standing on Ben Nevis. It's the tallest mountain in Scotland, Wales, and the UK. When I left this morning, about 4 hours ago, I looked up and I thought to myself, it's so hard. How am I going to get to the top of this? Can I really achieve it? But I said to myself, I've got to start. And I started walking, and here I am on the top. And actually now, there's no mountain. It's just a beautiful plain with beautiful scenery. But the mountains disappeared. And that's really why Hashem perhaps tells us that the Torah is given on a mountain, not because it's a physical mountain, but rather the Torah is the mountain of life that we all need to climb, that we need to achieve to get to the top. And the way we achieve it is by taking step by step, and eventually we discover that actually there's no mountain. We see just beautiful scenery. And this message is loud and clear in this week's Parashat Behar-Bechukotai. The two parashot come together. And why are they connected? Perhaps it's the same point. Behar, mountain. If you see life as a mountain, if you see the challenge, the questions, the problems, then Bechukotai telechu, walk in my mitzvot. Because as you start walking, as you continue, you will actually discover that this mountain is not such a hard mountain. It's actually what's brought you to make you the special person you are. So as we approach Shavuot, which is just a few days away, and we think about Har Sinai and the giving of the Torah, resolve to take that first step in climbing the mountain of Har Sinai, of the giving of the Torah, and very quickly you will discover that you're on top of the mountain and that life is unbelievable. Wishing you Shabbat Shalom.